Hello everyone, welcome to a challenge to commemorate, I guess, Lewis Hamilton's first Ferrari win in Barcelona. We're going to be doing a 100% race here at Catalonia. And how much? Right. What was Hamilton's strategy? I want to do what Lewis's strategy was. It was soft, medium, hard, right? That is supposedly quickest, and then that is supposedly quickest. Okay, we'll go with that as default for now. We'll see what we can do here in Barcelona. Starting P1 on the grid, apparently, alongside Hadjar. Beautiful start, no wheel spin whatsoever. And we are underway. Here in Barcelona, 100% race up ahead. If we make our way into turn 1 without any fighting at all. Well, they're side by side behind, costing each other a ton of time. Oh god, gone deep there. Okay then. Already for 1.6 seconds because of their battling. That is crazy. That is like the pace that Lewis Hamilton had at the real life race at Barcelona this last weekend. Oh, where am I off to, guys? Not driven this track in a while. There goes most of that massive advantage I had, which is not great. It's okay though, for now.
Okay, so managing the engine's more important than ever. Your main way to recharge will be lifting and coasting, and you don't always need to go full throttle. Try some lift and coast before braking, then use boost on corner exit to get that extra energy deployment.
What am I doing? Why am I just bad all of a sudden? Oh my god.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
For a big lift into the first turn there, down at turn number 1. As we head up the hill towards turn 4. How is that the purple? How is that a purple first sector? It was terrible. Is that how bad I've driven this race so far? It's fine, it will get better. And they've just been constantly battling behind, which has allowed me to get this gap. The battery saving on that last lap was not very good whatsoever. Okay though, the fastest lap of the race, I'm going to do the biggest lift I've done yet. Save battery will be worth it, I'll gain the time back in the rest of the lap. I just realised Hamilton did a 3-stop, didn't he? He didn't do a 2-stop. It was soft, hard, medium, hard, wasn't it? Just realised that. So, and when did he pit on lap 11, didn't he? I'm going to try and do his exact strategy.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
To the grass there a little bit. Look at the Cadillacs holding up that train there. Poor old Audi's stuck at the back of it. They've of course probably got pace to be somewhat near the points, certainly quicker than they are going. Had no challenge whatsoever so far in this race. I've got the grass there to lift off a little bit. It's my first real snap, to be honest, there on the entry into that corner. Took the freaking Antonelli line there by accident. Starting to feel some tyre wear now on my front left. Do I do Lewis's strategy exactly? I don't think I want to pit on lap 11, I probably want to pit later than that. Could actually get this tyre to like that 18-ish, maybe a bit further. I just realised why the car feels so clunky. Full fuel load. I put way too much fuel in just to be safe. I probably should have underfueled. $115 on that front left, wow. I wonder it's wearing so much. Yeah, it was a relatively smooth lap. Rear left now as well, 114. Russell gets up into P3 then, passing Piastri. If he could catch Norris and overtake him, I might have a competitive car to fight if he comes and catches up to me. Here the final 2 corners we go. The 8th time in this race. And cross the line to start lap 9. Trying to do a little bit of time management through the high speed, but to be honest, it's still wearing very quickly, that front left. The car's been in the gravel at the final corner. This gravel that's been dragged down the straight. What has happened to Hadjar, by the way? Because he was in P2, P3. Now he is nowhere. At the start of this race, guys, it has been relatively boring actually, hasn't it? Nothing has happened. Things will start to happen though, I can assure you that.
Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if
Why
you
is
want.
Leclerc
Check your
down
MFD
P7,
for details.
P6, P7? I know it is P6 because Antonelli's for some reason nowhere. Is that a strategy that I want? I don't know.
Copy.
No, I'll keep my current. A bit deep there. Oh god, where am I off to in that final corner? I'm not really being able to do that very well all race. Do some crazy harvesting into turn 1. Click the radio button instead of stream mode, whoops. No, let's go with full race update.
Norris
just been rather quiet.
Your pit window opens in 8 laps time.
But come on, we know who he really is. First touch of the gravel comes on lap 12. I've got the gap if they were going to pit before me too, which is very good. Oh god, that wasn't good. Thankfully I backed out of it there. Second trip to the gravel comes on lap 13. Whoopsies. That mistake was way worse than the previous one. I've lost a ton of time there. Oh god, tyre really getting to me on this lap. Lost over a second. Lost about 2 seconds actually.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
I know, Mark, I know. Okay, yeah, grip really is dropping due to wear. Probably in a box within the next 3 laps. Tyres aren't too horrific at the minute, but they will get there. What lap then do I want to pit? It is going to be onto the hard compounder tyre. Just have the tyre symbol pop up for 60%. Yeah, seriously, I will. 1.4 seconds off my best lap now. I'll bet this lap.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Oh, I got soft tyres further into the race than Lewis did in real life. I'm starting to slide quite a bit now. Grip's not too bad, but and peel into the pits. The end of this lap. Being super cautious on the speed. Go onto the hard compounder tyre, come out, and I hope we're in free air, probably behind the Red Bull of Isaac Hadjar.
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
Okay, we're ahead of the Red Bull. Oh, we've not quite got past the McLaren though, of Oscar Piastri. Wait, this was the Hamilton move, around the outside, and it was on Piastri. Can I get close enough? Oh, not quite. Nearly. Thank you, Oscar. Right, we're going to be seconds faster than all the guys in this race then.
Good job, nice
right
overtake.
Now. Ocon deep. Coming out in P5 is not bad. Oh my god, what am I doing? I've lost so much time now. With how long the softs lasted, these hards honestly could go to the end, but I want to make it more interesting than that. Everyone stays out again. I guess they're all going to be on a two-stop.
Okay mate, so just a quick reminder, you'll get access to the extra power when you're within a second of the car ahead with overtake mode.
I seriously dropped Oscar Piastri. Isaac Hadjar's overtaken him too. Properly starting to see the guys ahead of me now. What the hell was that in the grandstand? Just a hole in the grandstand, okay. I didn't notice that on the laps before. Maybe it was there, maybe it wasn't. I cannot drive that final corner today, guys.
You're lapping around a second faster
Only about
than the car
5
ahead.
seconds off the lead. It's kind of crazy to think. Norris has just dropped down to P4. He was in P2.
The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it.
Try and take the wider lines on purpose to get some clean air. Using the boost, can I pass him here? From the outside into the chicane. That's what's good about 2026 race. You can go from wherever you like on the track. It's not always the same part of the straight. On the outside of Verstappen, maybe? Not quite. Not quite close enough to him.
Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to.
Right, now I've got boost. I'm going to go for it.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Oh my god, Max. What was that? He broke a bit of my front wing there. That was a ridiculous chop across from Verstappen there.
Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. Systems all looking good, head down.
On a new one after that.
Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past.
Not quite close enough for overtake, that's annoying, because I am now. You know what, I'll just use all my battery. Oh then, I've caught up 15 seconds already. Okay, I had to live there. I'd have got on the grass and it would have spun me around. I've done it before. Oh my god, he backed off so early into that corner to lift. Dirty, yeah. Alright, here we go then.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Not quite close enough. Set it up with the old switcheroo. Near enough the switcheroo. Can we go around the outside? Turn 12. Nah, not quite got enough grip. Just ran out of road 2. Oh, as Russell peels into the pits. This is the lap then where most of the pit stops are going to occur. Norris stays out. He's the only one in the top 4 to stay out.
Charles is in the pits.
Other than me, obviously. Russell's going to come out over 20 seconds behind me. So I've already made up that extra pit stop gap then, because I'm on a 3 stop and they're not. You'd think though that they may be quick on towards the end of this stint. I don't think they'll be quicker yet because I've still got relatively fresh tyres. We only had them on for, what, 5 laps? Look at this going around the just got onto the main straight. Assume it's an Audi that's pitted. in the same sector as some of the back markers already. Gap to Russell 22.8 seconds. Didn't have much grip on the entry there for some reason. So close to a ton of back markers. Oh, that's deep. Okay, just about kept it out of the gravel. I'll probably go for fastest lap when I get on the medium tyre. Didn't want to do it on the soft because it's wearing too much and the hards just aren't quick enough, so try and do it on the medium. I do need this extra gap I've built, obviously, because of doing the extra stop. Seriously coming up towards lapping this Audi. Oh, we're just over a third of the way through this race now, guys. I see the Audi, let me at him. 2 more laps, I reckon I'll be there. Oh, that's deep. Actually extending the gap to Ross and just realised they've all put onto softs. I wish there was more strategy variation in this game, because oh my god, they just all do the same strategy over and over again. Can now see the Audi. Properly see him. Going to be a bit of action in this race. It's going to be lapping a car. Guy's going to be like 3 or 4 seconds a lap slower than me though, so it's not really much of an achievement, is it? It's Hulkenberg, what a bad season this poor man is having. As we get within the blue flag range, Hulkenberg is going to have to pull over to the side and let us go. And he does so. What a man. Thank you, Nico. Go through. lap the Audi. And we start lap 27 then, here in Barcelona. And then down the main straight we've got a massive gap to George Russell behind. We're in Barcelona, nearly halfway through this race.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Oh mate, where am I going? So we head through the penultimate turn for 28th time. Oh my god, why is there so much understeer there? We are really showing the pace in this race that Hamilton had in the real life Barcelona GP. Well, Verstappen's got up to third. That's the first he can actually do something this season. Why the understeer game? Like, that understeer was ridiculous. Anyway, we carry on. On to lap 29 here at Barcelona. Gabriel Bortoletti next up to lap. The two Audis running P21 and P22. That is a surprise. How the hell are they slower than Aston Martin? Thank you, Gabby. I can't believe actually the final corner that slowly though. That is crazy. So much tyre wear this lap, man. Get out of the way, Stroll. Come on. Thank you. Took you long enough, but thank you.
Tyres are degrading fast.
I presume it's the two Cadillacs
Check
up
your
next.
MFD for details.
Tyres are degrading fast, are they?
Copy.
Alright. We want new mediums at the next stop, not softs. We are now coming up to lapping either a Haas or a Cadillac. Can't quite see what it is right now. I presume it's a Cadillac. It is a Cadillac. It is both Cadillacs of Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas. There he is. Stays on the racing line annoyingly, but it's fine. Didn't really slow us down. Sergio Perez up next. He beautifully got out of the way there. Shame he couldn't do that for Lawson in Canada. Oh my god, that final corner is terrible now. Once this lap's completed, we will be halfway through. Wait, no, we are halfway through this race. Wait, no, we're not. No, once this lap is completed, we will be halfway through this race. Sorry. Verstappen's got some serious pace here. I know he's got the pit stop gap, but that is because I'm going to be making an extra pit stop, so I've had to seriously push like hell in that first stint. And then was able to undercut a lot of the gap on the start of his tyres. They're actually very similarly paced. Oh my understeer. That was crazy. My front left is dead now. These hards are now useless. kind of want to pit sooner than lap 41, not gonna lie. These tyres are not very nice whatsoever anymore. Boost out of the final corner onto the main straight. Here we go. Starting lap 35. Kind of nailed it on that either. Not gonna lie. Franco Colapinto, the next car we're going to be lapping. Franco Colapinto then. Hello buddy. Colapinto is cooking this year by the way, he's actually doing really well. I got overtake mode, that's been a while. Thank you Franco. Appreciate that one man. Lovely. Oh my god, that was so wide. The tyres are so dead now. I've managed to build the gap a bit more over the past 3 or so laps. Put it up to 26.8 now. Take massive advantage there, the increased harvest limit. My tyres are so cooked now. Undercut I think is what I am going to need to do.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
Yeah, no way. No way, Mark. So stupid, bro. Why do you think I'm trying to do all this tyre saving? Because the tyre wear's high. Because my tyres are dying. Either way, we're trying not to Fernando Alonso here. And the 2 Hasses. Oh wait, no, not 2 Hasses. We're coming up to Kimi Antonelli. What has happened to Kimi in this race and why can't it happen in real life? Because oh my god, do we need some Kimi DNFs for a Lewis Hamilton championship. That would be incredible. not really made many mistakes in this race, as in terms of spins, which is very good. Well, I say many in terms of spins, we've not had any spins at all. The contact with the Verstappen gave us wing damage, which we will be changing at this next pit stop. But other than that, it's been going pretty well. And I believe that I will not have any issues whatsoever lapping these back markers.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Oh, Lindblad fighting Fernando Alonso here. If this was real life, these two will not be backing out to let me go through, that's for sure, but Lindblad, the kind soul that he is, does let me go through. Is Fernando Alonso going to do the same? Alonso definitely not as nice as Harwood. Lindblad, that's for sure, real life and in the game here. Oh, and you can get out of the way here, thank you. Oh my god, he pretty slammed on the brakes there, didn't he? There's not been a single yellow flag all race long. I guess that's just standard for Barcelona now, isn't it? The guys behind, by the way, have been staying so close together. That corner is going to be the death of me. If I ever crash in that race, it's going to be at that corner. Oh, on the grass there. Not great. Coming right up to this gaggle of cars now. On lap 40 here in Barcelona, Catalonia.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Happily I will box this lap. Push a little bit more on this lap because I don't need any battery for the main straight. Oh my god, what is this four-way fighting? How is Antonelli at the back of it, please? Oh no, that's so deep. That's fine. In the end. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you. That must be so painful. Championship rival lapping you. Oh, bother. That happened to Russell in Monaco, didn't it? With Antonelli lapping him.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
So cautious there, so cautious. Alright, front wing change. That is why this gap was very much needed.
Okay, go! Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted
should be ahead
with
of Max. It's going to be so close.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled
I am
pit stops.
gonna
Let's
get
go.
out in front of Verstappen. Beautiful work, Ferrari. 1.6 seconds is the gap, but we are ahead. And they are going to be stopping again. I'm still ahead of the Audis I lapped. They have no hope of sticking with me now, this guy's behind. Their tyres are going to be completely dead. Oh, they are boxing this lap then.
Charles is in the pits.
Here's the Cadillacs again. Oh my god, got on the grass there with the rear right, nearly spun. Managed to save it, thankfully. Okay, all those guys have gone on to the mediums. And we are once again lapping the Cadillacs. Not for the second time though. Just because I pit. And sadly I'm not 2 laps ahead of them. That would be quite cool.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Thank you, Valtteri. Fastest lap. Just about got out ahead of them and there. This is some very, very good stuff.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Oh, destroyed the fastest lap there.
Fastest lap of the race.
Get a 16.4 in. Mediums feels so good. I can push these all the way. Because I'm still probably going to be making another stop, so I want to push like crazy on this stint and the next stint. Positions out of one in there. You're about to lap him. Presume around P8, P9. Did I say P9? I think that's a P9. It is P9. got a lovely clear bit of track ahead of me now. Oh, well, the Audis are so far behind. I am somewhat close to lapping them yet again. Probably only the laps I've pitted in this race have been slower than the laps the Audis have done. What have EA and Codemasters done to the poor old Audis in this game? They do not deserve to be that slow. Well then, on to lap 48 here in Barcelona. Not a mistake dipping the right wheels into the gravel there. It is certainly nice to be on course to win this race as Lewis Hamilton in the Ferrari, and it is nice to have lapped so many cars. Not been challenged at all really, have I? For the drivers that are in the top teams, Piastri is miles behind, just like he was IRL in Barcelona, as is Leclerc. Verstappen, not really though. No DNFs, no spins, no yellow flags whatsoever in this race so far. Still got about a third of this race to go though. Oh, less than a third. Third would be 22 laps. Oh, why'd I use boost into that? That was just stupid. I'm starting to push now to try and pull that gap to the cars behind. I do want a big gap for when I pit. The tyres are though somewhat starting to die, to be honest. Oh, what the hell, I'm ready to lap these guys again. These tyres will get to the end, they might not fit, to be honest. I've got the gap, I've got a massive gap. And even if I get a puncture and pit, still come out in front of them. Well, here we are then, lapping Nico Hulkenberg for the second time in this race. Thank you, Nico.
Tyre condition still looking good.
What a race this has been though, guys. It has been fun. And we have shown true Lewis Hamilton pace. My strategy, oh my god. Overall though, my strategy was better, and that is just what's built the gap. Because I've made sure that at all times I've had the perfect tyres. I stayed out too long on both stints for the soft, and that has cost them. Clip the grass there. Sorry, my headset just decided to turn off. A little bit further into the grass there, and that would have been a spin. So thankfully, I was not, and I managed to save it. Coming up to lapping some more cars now. Got Fernando Alonso and Williams. So it's going to be Carlos Sainz because we lapped Albon a long time ago. The diff down a few clicks there. Brake lights a bit over now. Right, here we go then. Lapping Lance Stroll. Wasn't Alonso. Sorry about that mistake. it was Stroll who has been lapped yet again. The second time in this race now. We are coming up to Carlos Sainz. Pit box again is definitely going to be for the soft tyres. And oh, Sainz is lapping Bortoletto and I am lapping both of them. Oh no, it's just... What the... are you doing? Well, that's the first bit of chaos, I guess, or action we've had all race. That was horrible from Bortoletto. Because Sainz was lapping him, and I was lapping both of them. And he just kind of moved over towards the inside at turn 1. And that's obviously where I had to go to lap him, because I couldn't go to the left where I normally would, because Sainz was there. Oh yeah, I lost a bit of time there for sure. Well then, lap 57, 10 laps to go. Here is 100% distance race in Barcelona. You see the V-carb and the Haas fighting down at the first turn. Right, lapping the Cadillac of Sergio Perez for the second time then, down in P19. Thank you, Checker. Second time he's beautifully got out of the way for me. What a guy. Again, shame he can do that for Liam Lawson in Canada. Maybe I don't say, oh, that's a bit of a mistake there, don't know. It was just slightly. No track limits warnings all race, by the way. Kinda goated. Bit of a slide into turn 5 there. I said that was a Haas again, didn't I? Yeah, it definitely wasn't. Either way, here's the V-carb coming up to that. Oh, Antonelli has just been lapped by all 3 of the drivers for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Got that gap to Russell back up to 40 seconds. We are then gaining on the recarb of... Oh, the Red Bull of Isaac Hadjar for P7 actually. You're gonna get out my way. What on earth are you doing? Okay. What an idiot. Thankfully I don't have bad damage from that. That was so idiotic. Oh, there's a yellow flag there in the final couple of corners. Oh, the Cadillac actually. What happened? Did anything happen? I'm seeing green flags now. Blue flags. Oh, okay, so nothing actually happened anyways then. Onwards, up the hill. And down into the first turn. Down into the first turn? Down into turn 10. I'm losing my mind in this race, guys, because it's so hot now. On to lap 60. 7 laps to go. Got a not nice snap though. Yeah, Hadjar definitely got paid to try and take me out there, didn't he? For Verstappen. He was too slow anyway to try and win. So he's having skill issues like normal. Sun's starting to set now here in Barcelona. Oh. Oh my god, why is this guy calling me? Oh, okay, hang on, sorry. Okay. Right, sorry about that. Here we go, that was not awkward at all. Lap 61 then. Coming up to lapping more drivers. here in Barcelona. 4 laps to go. And across the line here. And what a race this has been. And here we are now lapping Arvid Lindblad. Thank you, buddy. And Valtteri Bottas. Thank you, buddy. Sorry about that, Valtteri. I went rather deep there. Well, big slide on the entry there. Nice to square it off. Okay. The Alpine up next, that'll be Pierre Gasly, and that'll be for P5. That's if I catch him, it's highly unlikely to be honest. I guess actually it could be lapping Colapinto again. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure where anyone is at this point, other than George Russell. I know where he is. That means I know where Norris is and Verstappen. Oh, what's happened to Leclerc? Leclerc's behind even Piastri now. Piastri's almost an entire minute behind me. Oh my tyre, we're up to 60% now on that front left. That's all good though, we're in Barcelona. So we're going to have 3 laps to go now when I cross the line. And that first Ferrari win for Lewis Hamilton will then be in sight. Well, first if we don't count Catalonia, because this is to commemorate that. To celebrate that. That is why I've done this 100% race here at Barcelona. Because Lewis the GOAT got his first Ferrari win. You know, coming up to lapping the Alpine, it actually probably is. Oh wait, no it can't. Wait. No, it is Colapinto. Position is Gasly in them. Must be P7, but I lapped P6 Isaac Hadjar. Sorry, again my headset decided to turn off. Maybe I did lap Gasly at some point and didn't realise. I definitely did, I must have done. Even with this extreme tyre, I'm still pulling away from the guys behind, but I managed to make sure I was on the better tyre at all times and undercut this gap, and that has seriously led to this win. And this win is going to come in 2 laps time. Oh my god, has it been mighty. Mightily dominant, and it was all about the strategy that put me in this. Got the good start I needed from pole position, and that is what has mattered. Oh well. Oops. We are on the penultimate lap now here in Barcelona before we can claim Lewis Hamilton his first Ferrari win. And what a race this has been. with a 44-second lead in car number 44. We head on to the final lap here in Barcelona.
Okay, you just started the final
This
lap of the race.
100%
Final
race.
lap.
We are finally getting to the end of it now, guys. One more lap to go of this long race. Oh my god, we are finally going to get this done. No mistakes on this last lap. We're not going to take any of them. Tyre wear now up to 70%. Couldn't have done another 10 laps on these tyres without properly nursing them home. But thankfully you don't have to. Lewis Hamilton moved to Ferrari in 2025 after they were only 16 points off the championship. Only 10 points off the championship in 2024. Last season, we all thought he didn't have it in him anymore. We all thought he was out of it. But this year, after what is now going to be 3 podiums in a row, he has really proved that he can still fight for a title. As we win in Barcelona to get Lewis Hamilton's first Ferrari win.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations.
He is back on the top step.
That's more like it, lads.
After 66 laps, we are back on the top step of the podium. Driver of the day, Esteban Ocon. How's that even possible when I've just dominated that by 44 seconds? We'll never know. Here we go. Wow.
Wins.
What a race, guys. Pretty much every element of that was fun.
And they led every single lap of the race. It was a lights to flag victory, and that is total dominance.
It's time for our podium celebrations, and as ever in Formula One, 3 is the magic number.
Well, here we go then.
And with that, we wrap up another
That was
weekend of
wonderful.
motorsport action. But with
That
more
was
races
some
lined up,
brilliant fun.
be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
All 3 tyre compounds used. Oh yeah, Verstappen. The only incident or race. The warning for Verstappen colliding with me. Two outs all out Frankie Colapinto. Oh, Bortoletto DNF'd in the end. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my god, was that painful. Painfully long. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.